フルカウンター
A new collaboration is coming to Grand Cross next week, and right now we have some new information that we're going to go through. Also going to go through some community reactions, what people want to see, give my opinions, and also an hilariously fake AOT collaboration that goes through all the banners and collaborations coming this year that honestly, we just have to talk about. It's just so funny. Alright, so on Twitter, this was a tweet they posted yesterday, but obviously I covered it. I think I covered the forms post of it, but there's something that I guess I overlooked, but not really because it's still not necessarily confirmed, but we'll talk about it. So the big thing right now is that they do say let's anticipate a new collaboration held, so they're basically not confirming, but a lot of people are going off the speculation that this is going to be a collaboration we haven't seen in Grand Cross. So you know, Sword Art, you know, Black Clover, things we haven't seen. It's not going to be an AOT rerun, it's not going to be a Stranger Things, it's not going to be King of Fighters, it's going to be a new collaboration. Obviously we don't know if that's true or yet, because then the wording, once again, it could just mean that we'll get to a new collaboration that is just a part 2 for AOT, and I think that still may be the case, so I'm not going to write it off completely, but I think right now a lot of the community reception is that we are going to be getting a new collaboration. So let's go over what people think, but before we do that, let's go over a new leak that came out this morning. That's it's just hilarious. We have to cover it. All right, so there's this email going around in the community that is obviously in Japanese, and this is supposedly from an ex-Netmarble employee who was overworked and decided to leave and is now leaking the whole plans for the whole year with a bunch of new characters and collaborations that are just a quick glance. Even looking at it in Japanese, you can tell this is just fake. Once again, this was on the Reddit, I believe was, and the Reddit is not a good way to go for leaks, right? All right, so the first thing is that they do leak 2 collaborations. The first one is obviously Attack on Titan that they do say is coming in a few days time. However, they do leak the fact that we're getting 4 characters, which is just, I mean, you couldn't be more blatantly fake. Like, if we're going to be getting a part 2, we're not going to be getting 4 characters, we're going to get 2 characters. So the fact they've added an Armin, a Mikasa, and also Levi, just not going to happen. If anything, it would be more believable if you would have shown me Armin or even just Eren. So that already is just telling me it's fake. This is Netmarble has spoken with the teams behind Kodansha title series Jujutsu Kaisen and Konosuba. Jujutsu Kaisen part of Shonen Jump is part of Shueisha, so already just wrong again. Konosuba is not a part of Kodansha, but it is in its own like realm even, and that is an actual possible collaboration that we could see even come next week. They go on to say that Camilla will be receiving an awakened form in, I guess, Halloween, which to be fair could be possible. I mean, once again, we're now doing the Oshi storyline where we are going to get a new Camilla. We have to wait and see. Obviously, this isn't true, but we could definitely see a Camilla come out this year. And they also say that Grey Road is coming out in summer. You know, just hard to believe, right? There is more to this post that you can see on screen now, but the final thing I want to show you is the next festival character apparently coming to Grand Cross, and that is True Magic Melee. Like, can you be more like out of touch? Like we know for a fact we're most likely going to be getting Sacred Treasure Bond for the actual JP anniversary. It would be more believable if you had said him. Also, one thing that I've noticed is Priority Medios does have the text in his passive that does say True Magic. So that does lead me to believe that we're not going to get True Magic Melee at all this year. Maybe even not next year. We're not going to get it for some time because they wouldn't make this True Magic Melee in the passive and then release him as a character so soon afterwards. Plus, once again, a new Melee for the anniversary? No, they're going to save that for the end of the year. Alright, so hopefully you guys had a little laugh at that because I just found it hilarious. Like, this is like, I could have made a better leak than that. That would have been more believable. Anyone could have. If you just follow the community and what's happening, you would know how the game works. You can tell by looking at even Japanese, it was just fake. But let's go through the comments here. So this is what people were suspected to be coming. And I saw a few comments yesterday saying that the new collaboration will in fact be Sword Art Online. And the reason for that is because of the JP community. Alright, so this is Dora. He's the one who does the JP live streams. He's literally on it with the devs. And I do recall when the actual new Escanor was coming out last year, he did say that it was going to be Ultimate Escanor, or at least he put it in the thumbnail, and it turned out to be him. Although most of us, but a few people did think we were going to get Ultimate the One. I myself still thought we were going to get Purple Jacket Escanor, some transformation character, but he was right. And he's now put Kiriko in the middle. I think they say his name. That's the guy from Sword Art Online. So a lot of people are thinking just for that alone, it may be Sword Art. And also if you just scroll down in this actual poster, you can see Sword Art Online. A lot of the JP player base are just thinking or hoping that it's going to be Sword Art Online, and that maybe because of Dora's video, or maybe because everyone just loves Sword Art in Japan. So Sword Art could be a possibility, but is it possible? Let's just break it down. Alright, so when it comes to predicting collaborations, we got to look at one important thing, and that is how common is it? Because Netmarble, to be fair, hasn't really done a collaboration that is quite rare or out there, that is like kind of unique, right? You may think Stranger Things was unique, but it really wasn't. Stranger Things has done a few collaborations, well, not with anime gacha games, but a few other companies. They've done one with Smite, right? They were leaked to be doing more with multiverses, and they've done one with other games as well. So Stranger Things does give that IP out quite often. So we talk about, like, let's say Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball just doesn't do collaboration, so it's likely not going to happen. Now, does Sword Art Online give out the IP? It's kind of in at the middle ground for me, to be honest with you lot, because they've done one with Monster Strike, I believe that's what it is here, which, to be fair, every gacha game does one because, like, the most popular gacha game in Japan, basically. I believe they done with Danmachi too, so, like, they've done a few of them. Also, they've done one with Knives Out, so is 7 Day Sins. So I guess Sword Art, once again, is in the runner-up to be an actual collaboration. We can see come to Grand Cross because it is basically a collaboration that is quite given out quite often. Also, it is self-published, which is kind of a good thing for Grand Cross because normally it means getting the license is a lot easier, which is why collaborations like Sword Art do give it out quite frequently. You can look towards ReZero. ReZero wants to get itself published. This is why we don't really see anything from Shonen Jump, because that is owned by a mega corporation, which obviously is Shueisha, which is a little more tricky for Netmarble to get their hands on, where something like ReZero, you know, Sword Art, and even obviously Shield Hero, while it isn't self-published, it is obviously done by a smaller publisher, and it's just more easier to get their hands on it, which is why I think Sword Art definitely is possible. Going down as well, once again, Black Clover. It's a bit of a tricky one because it's by Shonen Jump, but it could be through Netflix because we have seen that Netflix does have the right. And to be fair, in the beta app, like I was saying, Black Clover was a leaked one, to be fair. And it, once again, could be fake, but the beta app isn't fake information. It's information from Netmarble. While most of the time it doesn't come true or definitely is changed, it's still real information. So that does kind of tell us that Netmarble actually are working with Shueisha in some ways and could be getting official collaboration. So I don't want to say Shueisha's out of the realm here, but it's yet to be seen, so we can't say for certain that it's going to be a Shueisha collaboration like Black Clover. And as much as I want Black Clover, we are about to get Black Clover Mobile, which is basically just Grand Cross, but for Black Clover. And if we do get Black Clover, you know, are we going to be getting the time skip Asta, or are we going to get the one from the start of the series? Because it'd be kind of weird, not weird, but like I want to use the time skip, I want to use like a Mega Power Asta, which we could be getting, but they'll probably do like base Asta, who transforms to his devil form, obviously, but you know, guys. Fairy Tail said yesterday, but Fairy Tail does do a lot of collaborations, and that is one I can definitely see happen. I'm not too sure if they're doing collaborations nowadays. I'm not too sure when the last time we saw a Fairy Tail collaboration, so it may be something like Eden Zero, which is like more, I guess, the more new Fairy Tail, because it's done by the same publisher, or the same person, the same mangaka. So it's more likely it's probably to get Eden Zero than it is Fairy Tail, but, you know, who knows. This post right here, obviously saw that we covered it, Fairy Tail. Fullmetal is done by, or at least is, if we're going to get collaboration, it would be through Square Enix. And it's possible. We've seen a few, obviously, Fullmetal collaborations. But to my knowledge, the Fullmetal collaborations that we have seen in other gacha games have mostly been with other Square Enix titles. So FFBE, or I think it was one of the other gacha games, Sin of Alice, I believe it was. So, like, Fullmetal, they don't really give that IP out too much, and if they do, it's with the other, you know, inside the Square Enix, I guess, atmosphere. So, I don't really see Fullmetal coming. JoJo is not gonna happen. JJK, it's not gonna happen either, probably. Demon Slayer, it's popular enough to, I guess, if we are gonna get a Shonen Jump collaboration, it would be Demon Slayer, but once again, probably not gonna happen. Fate is a bit of a tricky one because they do a lot of collaborations, to be fair, but it is, I can't say for certainty, because we had seen leaks in the past that we were getting one, but they kind of came out it was fake, so I'm not going to say for certainty if we're going to get Fate or not, because it's in the middle ground, it's more likely than a Shonen Jump collaboration, but yeah, Fate, I'm not too sure. I believe this one's called Certain Magical Index, I believe what it is, and to be fair, they've done quite a few collaborations that actually happening, but it's not as popular as like someone like Overlord, or let's say Konosuba, who they give out the IPs quite often. In fact, I think Overlord's done a collaboration with 70 Sins, so Overlord, I think, is most likely collaboration if we're going to be getting a new one. Mushoku Tensei, they done one recently with Grand Summoners, they do a few collaborations. I would love this. I haven't even watched the series, but I wouldn't mind it. Overlord, like I said, this actually, I believe, probably will be coming if it is a new collaboration. It's in the same situation as like Shield Hero. It's just such a common collaboration to get in other gacha games. It's bound to happen at one point. Fire Force, I forgot to mention, it's actually, to be fair, not a bad one. It is a part of Kodansha, which obviously is more likely to be getting if we're going to be getting a collaboration. They've done a few collaborations too, I believe. Not too many, because it is more of like a newer IP. But yeah, I actually wouldn't be too mad about it, and I can see it happening as well. Alright, boys, we're going to wrap up today's video. Once again, kind of want to go over the news of what's happening. You know, the fact that it most likely will be a new collaboration. The fake collaboration that we did see early on, the news about it. And also give some opinions about what I think could be coming. And also what are more likely, right? Because, once again, you don't know I love collaborations. I summon for almost all of them. I get at least one or two of them every collaboration 6/6. It's just always fun to use these characters. Because they're kind of like... not broken. I mean, it's kind of are, but like not broken like how Ultimate Escanor is. And they're normally a bit like fun to use. And also I do like Murder and other unknown characters, which are always synergizing together well. So I will definitely use some. However, it's most likely gonna be an actual human collaboration. So that's something to take notice of. Because we have just got Roxy, we are gonna be getting most likely Sega Treasure Bond. I can definitely see a human collaboration coming, and at that point it may be Sword Art Online. So boys, thank you for watching. Might have been a bit long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also guys, love talking about collaborations. It's always fun to do. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.